I'm really curious to know why everybody has something to say about what men do, particularly black men. What black men do with their money, with their time, especially in the traveling space. I don't understand why women who say that they don't want these guys, that they're nothing, that they're losers, that they're simps, and all, why are you so invested in what these men do? You even got people from the Happy People organization, from the Sassy organization. Even they got something to say about it. Oh, black men are going to, Colombia. Black men are going to DR. Black men are traveling here. Black men are traveling there. Why do you care? What does that have to do with you? And in any time, what I've noticed over the years, man, to being on this planet, black men can't do anything. The only time we can do something is when we're providing for other people, shutting up, being in pain, and have it with a smile on our face. That's it. That is it. There's so many black men that I've talked to who don't get respect from their wives, who don't get respect from their children, who don't get respect from other black people, who don't get respect in the workforce, who don't get respect by the police, who don't get respect in other countries. Like, you are living life on hard mode. Everybody has their hand out. And as soon as you say something about how you feel, nobody gives a damn. They call you names. They ridicule you. And just straight up disrespect you. And then got the nerve to tell you what you should be. And what it means to be a man. Which is crazy. This guy made a point. He told these women, it was like one of those podcast things, and they were talking. And he said, all the things that these women say that they want men to do, oh, you got to take me here on the first date, you got to do this, you got to buy me this. They was like, yo, man, do you tell your son that's how he should court a woman? All these crazy, stupid things that you're saying, there's no way in hell that you would allow your son to get treated like that by a woman. There's no way. The hypocrisy, man. Hypocritical. And this is the things that men got to deal with. Oh, you guys are traveling, so you're losers. You're not able to pull women in your own country. That's false. There's a couple, now listen, there are a couple guys out there here and there that can't pull girls, but that's just, it is what it is. But most of the guys, we talking about the guys that's like balling, the guys that's traveling here. Trust me. They getting the cheeks, but see, it's a big difference. Getting cheeks is one thing, it's what comes with it. How long does it take to get it? What type of attitudes you got to deal with? What type of peace or drama that you're bringing? There's so many different things that go with it. And whether a guy is successful or whether he fails, what the hell does that have to do with you? Black men aren't going online trying to figure out where all the black women are traveling to. We don't care. We don't give a damn. We don't care. Black men aren't sitting up here doing whole panels and stuff about, well, all the black women that's dating white dudes. We don't care. Ain't got nothing to do with us. We don't care. We're not sitting up there talking with our boys on lunch hour talking about, yo, man, did you see what them gay dudes are doing? And we don't care. It doesn't matter to us, man, because we mind our own business. We got too many problems of our own. We're too busy doing what we're doing. But everybody always got something to say about what a black man is doing when it comes to the travel space, when it comes to us being happy. You can't compliment yourself and then disrespect yourself at the same time. Well, what do you mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean. If you can open up and talk about what you're feeling, what you're going through, and get praised for it, how dare you call somebody a, sassy, this and that, when a man does it? How is everything such a double standard where it's cool for you, but it's whack for me, but you can do everything I can do? But if I do what you do, and that's just being a human being with emotions, being a human being self-expressing yourself, being a human being actually giving a damn about yourself. My father and my grandfather were told, that nothing, it don't matter how they feel, just run yourself through the ground. Run yourself through the ground. Don't take care of yourself. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. Only take care of the kids. Only take care of the women. You don't matter. That's why all these men die before the women do. Because they don't never get taken care of. They're never catered to. Men been going to the club for 20, 30 years, ain't never got in for free. Ain't never got a free drink. Hell, he'd be lucky enough to get free parking. You got to worry about racists. You got to worry about getting profiled, stereotype. Then you got to worry about other niggas looking at you with beef. So everywhere you go, it's a problem. You tell anybody your problems and you're ridiculed. So why the hell wouldn't a man lead a damn country like, all right, you know what? I done seen all these people go through these issues. Let me get the hell out. The court system don't got my back. You got a woman that got every single accolade, court on her side, EBT, Section 8, and she still make it seem like she did it by herself. She get all the keys. You're at a disadvantage. Why the hell wouldn't you leave? Why wouldn't you? And then soon you leave, they got something to say about that. The fact that you won't raise another man's kids and deal with somebody else's baggage, you're the bad guy. What? So I'm supposed to be there with you, with all your trauma, with all your burdens, with all the things you went through, and you put that off on me. Then I got to raise your kids, but at the same time, they'll never give me the full respect, and you can't even discipline the kids like you would want to, and you don't get none of the benefits. Get married, if you get divorced, you lose half your assets. It doesn't even make any sense at all. Damn logical, it doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand why people are so invested in what black men got going on and what black men are doing. If you don't like them, if you don't support them, shut the hell up. Mind your damn business. Keep it moving. What the hell does it have to do with you? Nothing. It's mad funny, man. The only time you see people get behind what black men are doing is when they're doing for other people. I'm going to say it again. The only time you see black men getting praised on the Shade Room, that toxic ass website, any of those dang on what, the only time they are getting praised is when they are doing for other people. If that man's starting to take care of himself, y'all gonna make it everything under the sun. Everything is gay. Everything he's cooking and cleaning. He making sure his house is good. He gay. Oh, he's making sure he's taking care of his skin and working out and stuff. He's gay. Oh, he speaks up for himself and say what's really on his mind and can be emotionally intelligent. He's gay. It's like, damn. But then, the same women that say that about a guy be the main ones praising all these gay-ass dudes who's really out here doing the gay stuff. The Saucy Santanas and all this, they the main ones bigging these dudes up. Main ones bigging these trans women up. Trans dudes up, whatever the hell you want to call them. They the same ones who are rooting and cheering for them. But then when a real man comes around and he's doing what he got to do and he says what he needs to say on his heart, then you ridicule him and call him gay. But then over here, you're saying it's a good thing. But then over here, you're saying it's a bad thing. Once again, I understand, because you're dealing with females. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. It is never going to add up. It's mighty funny, man, how the black man... You listen, even when we talk about this traveling thing, there have been Irishmen, there's guys from England, China, India, Japan, German, Russian, all them dudes be trying. They've been doing this for decades. They want to talk about the passport bros. Man, the passport men around the globe, international bros, have been doing this for decades and decades. The only women we see come out talking bullshit is the black women. Where are the white women having all these panels talk about guys traveling? They don't care. They don't care. The white man ain't got to defend himself. The Indian man don't got to defend himself. The China man don't got to defend himself. None of them got to defend themselves. They just do what they do and say, to hell what y'all talking about. And those women, you don't see any panels with them doing that stuff. It's us. It's always our people got something to say. And I'm not saying they don't have conversations in other ethnic groups, but it's nowhere near as loud as ours. If there is a small subgenre of men who are doing this, traveling and doing their thing, minding their business, they will make it seem like what those men doing when they travel is what all men are doing when they travel. They'll make it seem like all the black men ain't shit. You understand? Like, this is what we got to deal with. This is what we deal with. And I just want to know why. Why? You call a guy who has a passport, and we're talking about the average. We're not talking about, the every so often Ray and Pookies y'all like to call out. Once again, only black men got derogatory names like that, right? Right? Even when you say a Chad or something like that, that's just a person that's an asshole. But that's not meaning that they're broke and they don't got no money. We the only ones that get these type of titles and stuff. There's tons of broke-ass thieves and all that stuff around here, man. You know? Tons of broke-ass Abduls out in this mug. Tons of broke-ass Lee Wong out this motherfucker, man. But we the ones that get these stereotypes and these names. But anyway, most of the men that's traveling got businesses, ex-military, retired, got real estate. They just don't want to deal with the bullshit that go on in the U.S. And when those men leave to find something better, because men are getting married overseas, you ridicule them. Oh, y'all losers, lames. Couldn't get a woman in America. When most of the guys that you see traveling have been married 2 or 3 damn times. It didn't work. They ran across the same damn problem. They got used in court. They got the kids taken away from them. They got all the assets taken away. What are we talking about here, man? We get the same story time and time and time and time again. Because women will only think about themselves and their happiness. Damn the happiness of the man. It's only about the women and the children. So even when that man takes that loss, he take that L and he got to move on, rebuild. Y'all still on his neck about what he's doing and where he's spending his money, how he's living his life? Somebody explain it to me. Why does everybody care what the black man does? Tell me in the comments, man.